Alright. So I'm picking up with finishing Into the Unknown. Is that what it's called? Yeah. I'm going to finish that up and then do the Empty Nest. So I'll be caught up on Constellation missions. And then I'm going to go back to the Crimson Fleet. I did some stuff off stream. I sold some goods and whatnot, and did a couple of terminal missions. Got myself in way over my head on something, which showed me how much I think I need to find a better ship than the Frontier. The Frontier's fine, I guess, for what I was in at the beginning, but it's not amazing, and a small crew also. So if I can expand a little bit at this point, I'm not sure I have enough money, honestly. Yeah, I can probably afford a ship. So I'm thinking I might run over to the Crimson Fleet and see if they are selling anything interesting. That's kind of what I'm thinking to do. I also got this. I found this in the... I didn't even know I had this. This was in the cargo hold of the Frontier, and this is a huge upgrade from what I was using. It's not as good as the keel hauler, which is amazing, but which there's no ammo for. Nobody seems to be selling it, or at least I haven't found it yet. This thing is amazing, but being able to use the Urban Eagle is going to be a pretty big upgrade also. I do want to put a laser sight on it though. So I guess we're going to go talk to Vladimir, and that feels like that's got to be the end of Into the Unknown, and then we can do that mission with Sam so that I have all these Constellation people recruited at that point. In terms of skills, just I don't know if I've really talked about this much at all, but since I'm looking to be focused on pistols, I'm up to pistol rank 2 and ballistics rank 2. I think they can both be upgraded again at this point. I've got 1 point in target control systems, 1 in security, 2 in piloting, 1 in boost pack, and 1 in shield systems. Hope my shields will last a little bit longer that way. I've got 2 in stealth and 2 in persuasion. So, and I have a point that I haven't spent yet. I think I want to put that into stealth or persuasion, but both of them I haven't accomplished the things I need to accomplish to unlock those. You can't just pick, in this game you just can't pick them, you have to qualify for them. So I need to do 20 sneak attacks to level up stealth again, and I've only done 3 so far. And persuasion, I've not had any yet, but I need to pass 5 speech challenges. So if I get annoyed at the time that it's taking to level up, I might throw it into either pistol or ballistics just to increase my damage, but I need to upgrade piloting to get access to better ships also. But anyway, that's kind of where the build is standing at the moment. Alright, let's go talk to Vladimir. I think I have Andrasia now as my companion. I'm going to go back to Barrett though, because I feel like he's getting ready to start on a personal quest. All that stuff about Irvin. But for the moment, we'll run and talk to Vladimir and see how that goes. But if I'm right, that's going to be the end of that mission.
It is good to be back in our own ship. Docking cycle complete.
Hello.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one. The ones we found, anyway. No telling what this is, but you can feel that excitement in the air, can't you? It's something important. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open. And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
Okay, well, I guess I was wrong about that. It looks like there's more to this. I thought I was close to the end of that. Felt like it. Always a good idea to get some sleep
About time you were awake.
so we can get that
Can I
bonus. Well-rested bonus.
Clamps released. Jump complete. Normal propulsion restored.
Uh-oh.
You've taken down their shields.
Well,
Jump system offline.
yeah, we're gonna die. This is why I wanted to upgrade this ship. Or get another ship. How many more of these guys are there?
Enemy's ground drive disabled. Yes! Grab drive back online.
Well, that was unpleasant. Collect this debris so we can use it to repair things later. Okay. Actually, we have to land on the planet. Okay.
Landing side looks clean. Let's set it down.
I will never grow weary of seeing places like this.
Oh. I should have been paying attention to that. There's a lot of unexplored geophysical features. Alright, we're looking for distortions. Ooh.
I do not like the cold. Stiffens the joints, lowers reaction times.
Seems like these must be the distortions. I don't really see these distortions increasing.
Say something if you see things worth investigating.
No distortions. Okay, distortions start around there. I don't know. These distortions are not that helpful. Okay. Seems a little stronger this way. Definitely stronger. There are better ways to use grenades, Andresia. these. Okay, well that's gotta be what we're looking for.
This is what we've been looking for? It is. I do not have words.
Well, that's not the way in. Aha.
Those rings, are they moving? They seem to react to us. you alright? We need to get you back to the lodge. Hmm? Yes? Alright then. The bright lights and reflections are almost enough to make you forget about those living down in the well.
She sounds like she's still in her spacesuit, but she's not.
If nothing else, Constellation does have excellent lodging.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail. An entire building generating a signature just like the artifact.
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
I'm going to use this everywhere.
So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
But we do not understand the connections. We need additional information.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time. It's a strong theory. Couldn't find that planetary anomaly without the data from the artifact. We'll need one to find the other. Don't think it's just Fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
Okay, well, that was finally into the unknown. Alright. I'm going to go investigate a ship, and then I'm going to pick up that other Constellation mission from Sam, so we can be caught up on that. Not counting these track down the temples. Why is that red? I've been there before. I guess I have to go to Cheyenne first.
Taking off.
I have things for you.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Alright, you're good. Welcome to Aquila City.
I guess it was just out of range.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green. Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Hello, Captain.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. That's got a real attitude problem. You want to kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bog's in a funk that'll kill any move.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. As long as your credits are good. It may not be wider, but it's not on the books if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked. No. You buy from me, you're worry-free. I can't have my customers getting caught now, can I? That's bad for business. Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business. Neva's mine, so don't be getting any ideas.
Oh, okay.
She may be a little rough around the edges, but she's just looking out for her own. There's no one better to have your back. I don't mind helping, but it'll cost you. Shop's always open as long as your money's good.
Okay. Crew of 3. Shields aren't quite as good. That's a much bigger upgrade. Reasonably cool looking. That's too rich for my blood. Also too expensive. This would get me an extra crew. Looks like it's an upgrade on pretty much everything. I have the credits. Let's do it. Okay. So that should be my active ship now, I think. Well, we'll know in a minute.
UC will never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
Something else I was supposed to do while I was here was look around for
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark.
information.
Cook 'em with an energy blast.
Okay, that's nice. Let's see.
Where did your stellar rise to infamy begin?
In the streets of New Atlantis. No parents, no godparents. Just a homeless punk kid robbing whoever he could for the credits.
Were these violent crimes? Murders?
I'm a bit offended you even asked that question, Gail. Sure, a few people here and there walked away with injuries, but I'm not some kind of butcher.
That doesn't sound as heartless as your reputation would imply.
Well, like I said, I was just a kid.
Were you ever caught by the authorities in New Atlantis?
Oh, dozens of times. I'd just give them a fake name, or they just slap me on the wrist and send me on my way. They obviously didn't think that I'd amount to anything and didn't want to waste their time with rehabilitation.
What changed that? Was it the robbery in 2218?
2218? Oh, yeah. The Galbank archives. Very good, Gail. I see you've done your research. That would be when I rounded up a few of my buddies and we knocked the place over. Made off with a ton of credits. My first big score.
Is that why the Crimson Scar decided to bring you into their ranks?
That's right. They brought me in, taught me the ropes, and I did crimes for them for 5 years. Till I decided I wanted more. I got rid of their leader, put myself in his place, and started running the show. I've been the one in charge ever since.
Was it absolutely necessary to cut his throat and leave the body on a public street in the well?
On the street, reputation is everything. I wanted everyone in the city to know that Jasper Cricks was taking over. I think they got the message.
Need something?
I'll just knock over a bunch more things. Alright, well, I guess that's all that's in here.
pirates and alcohol. What could go wrong in a place like this?
Start something? Because I'll finish it.
We may not have official security on the game, but we're always looking out for traitors.
Soon, everyone. You obey you.
Certainly. Let's talk about something else. How did the Crimson Scar become the Crimson Fleet?
After I busted out of the lock, I decided to take things to the next level. I had the key, a few UC ships, and a couple dozen ex-cons at my side. But I needed more, so I sent out the call. Once word got around, it didn't take long for freelance pirates from every corner of the settled systems to show up.
And this is how the Crimson Fleet was born.
Exactly. The key became our base of operations. We spent months reinforcing our position there, making it nearly impossible to approach.
What was the UC's response to the situation?
First of all, UC Security gave up and handed the reins over to the big guns, the UC Navy. The Navy, in turn, sent ships to attack the key. I'd say there have been 3 major attacks over the last few years. And as you can tell by the fact we're having this interview, all the attacks were embarrassing failures.
Do you feel these embarrassing failures led them to form UC systems?
Absolutely. They've clearly given up and decided to shove the responsibility onto a separate division. That way, in the public eye, the UC Navy can move forward, proud and strong, while UC SysDef continually takes all the blame. It's all about PR spin for them, Gale. That's how the UC operates. Kinda disgusting, don't you think?
Sounds a bit like you're trying to deflect attention off the atrocities the Crimson Fleet commits on a daily basis.
Atrocities, huh? How about fighting the Freestar Collective over a bunch of rocks hanging in space? How about thousands of people dying while a bunch of pencil-pushing bastards sit in a cushy office and draw lines on a star map? Maybe the United Colonies should stop the bullshit and take a hard look in the mirror to see who the monsters really are.
Well, hopefully those are things that they want.
Captains get better uniforms, better perks. I bet you even get better drugs.
Get you a drink?
What kind of name is SysDef anyway?
Hey, Cap. You hiring? Got some baddies on my tail, and I need a place to lay low. I suppose I can't rightly blame you for that. It's the Varun Zealots. Been on my tail a while. They're easy enough to avoid in places like this, but I'm history if they see my ship cruising around the space lanes again.
Same folks that are following Andrasia.
If the Varun Zealots don't sound like a problem to you, then I can't wait to see what you're made of.
I can't afford that right now. Maybe
Jeez,
later.
Indecisive much. Fine, suit yourself.
I hope Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
Nice. Alright, well I found 2 slates. Hopefully that's what the lieutenant wanted. Not sure how much stuff I have to get for her. Let's get to the new ship.
Sure, and check your pockets when we leave. Be certain you still have everything in them.
Wait, I did want to check real
It would
quick
seem
for...
that none of the wealth stolen over the decades has been spent on upkeep for the station.
Where's the weapon lady?
I hope you do not have any loose cred sticks. I fully expect you would find them missing
of
when we leave
merchandise
here.
to choose from.
Okay.
All right, see you around.
You don't steal from your own. Not unless you want the whole station.
Now the general goods person maybe has some med packs. She's just weapons. So maybe...
Kinetics.
Please tell me you know, just to make it quick.
No, no med packs. Bummer. Okay.
Nothing's a substitute for a shotgun blast to the face.
Alright.
I've got bounties in every system.
To the ship.
Is Samina seeing anyone right now? Patience.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Okay.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Different.
I'm listening.
And we're loose.
Okay. I assume I'm gonna make multiple jumps back. No. Yes.
Switching over to standard
Approaching
engines.
ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
Easing into.
fortunate that Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
You ready to head out? Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
I can assign another crew. I'll have to think about who I want.
Let's put this bird to space. Stay in orbit or jump.
Boy, this ship sure jumps faster.
Navigation feedback checks out. Please.
Scan for contraband and be on your way. That's all we need. You're cleared for landing it.
Okay. To Aquila City.
Landing side locked. Take us in.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over. She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
Muddy, muddy. Let's get a lot of rain here.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. Marshal will be damn glad to have another Freestar Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Gal Bank vault. We better see if we can help move the situation along.
This is all very
You
Firefly.
planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards, neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. Without demands, I ain't got much to work with. About all we can do is wait and see. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. It's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
Oh, well, this is not going to happen.
I see what you mean. Well, I guess you have a point. I ain't buying it. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on. They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. As much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no! Then persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean?
Still too hard.
You have to believe me, we never meant to take hostages. Sometimes bad things happen to innocent people. That's life. You really think so? Nobody's been hurt, so maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
I can't believe that worked. I was pretty sure I was going to fail that.
Quite a spectacle, isn't it?
Those guys are scared. I can tell. What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off? Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
We won't be able to find Solomon's map. The Rock is trapped in the bank. All right. Now that lives aren't on the line, let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
That bank robbery was something else. Just thinking about it gets my heart racing.
The woman's a little too excited about the bank robbery.
Tom's a good man. And sometimes I worry about the company he keeps.
Wait. Yeah. We're doing this. We're not doing that. That's for another day.
No, nothing like that happened. They were
I suppose I'll have to write a report about all of this.
Okay. Go downstairs. All right.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
None of those look like bundles of paper, dude.
All right, let's see.
Maybe here?
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this? You're not wrong. Alright, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know? God, that's the worst part. They're thick as thieves. Last thing I need is Jacob in her life. Let's leave it at that. Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, co-tradition. All right, shall we?
Some make it seem like he built the whole damn free Starfield.
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Hostile are no joke. Even for us.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop. There's only one place a Coe ought to be. And it ain't out there in the Starfield doing Lord knows what. Putting our future at risk. Nothing's more important than family. Nothing. If Sam had stuck around, he'd know that. You wouldn't be here.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I'm up for a little adventure. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. No, I don't. It's just... It's been a while, but this is how it goes. Every time. No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better. Fine. We'll go get her. If there's any other options, I'd appreciate doing those first.
Well, let's see if we can persuade him. I need to...
What is it this time, Constellation? Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright. It stays here. Well, it's not your place to butt in. You think I'm not trying to help him? Maybe you're right. Can't believe I'm saying this. But if it'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps. They're in the other room, here. Key.
Alright, let's see if we can find the empty nest. Alright, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Criminal groups in Aquila always find a way. But they usually have to keep on the move to avoid the Ashta. Well, it could just be a coincidence if the cave we want happens to be where the Shaw gang runs around. But something doesn't feel right. Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
You have what you wanted, now off with you.
Dad is truly unpleasant. Okay, let's see. Huh. It's not that far out. Okay. Where are the stairs down?
I actually met a guy who finished.
Just feel those G's. Good times.
Well, this can't be right. Okay, we're getting close now. I wish I had a suppressor. Actually, I think this might have. Oh, okay. There are many. This isn't like Butch Cassidy's gang. This is a lot of people. Versus. Over encumbered, but there's only one guy left. Where is he?
cave like this. You want me to carry something for you?
.50 caliber. Should be an easier way to do this. I just need to give him one bullet.
Yep.
Show yourself.
All you. Shaw gang's full of thugs. We're happy to even out the load.
Dang. what am I carrying that's so heavy? I guess it's the weapons. Spacesuits. Should have dumped those when I was at the lodge.
No, that's it then.
Damn it.
Take this!
He's my
You
friend here
should be
gonna
the
teach
one
you
dying.
manners. I keep wondering if one day some explorer's gonna find alien writing in a cave like this. Won't lie. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed out. I'm glad you're still with us. Goodbye.
Alright, I guess I have to actually walk out. I can't fast travel. just in case the gang has regrouped.
Smugglers are as common as fleas.
This is not looking good.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. Least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Sam Coe in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add.
Not anymore.
Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really. Oh, really? Let's hear it. You got past
that
a
didn't
few
work.
rookies, that's all.
Okay. Well, this isn't gonna go well.
Don't bullshit me, Constellation. Saying I should cut my losses.
I cannot
Fine.
believe that happened.
Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
This is your fault. You better lend us a hand.
Where is it?
Didn't even break a sweat.
Ah, that's some stupid noise. Here we go. We got another.
One more? Two more.
You're lucky the boss is so
I guess I owe
generous.
you something for dealing with the Ashta. Take it and get lost.
Why is that not letting me? I was able to jump from. Why can't I jump to?
We're in one piece. I'll call that a win. Let's get back to the lodge.
A lot of wreckage here. Wonder what happened.
Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have on someone her age.
Relax. Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship. Likewise, you know where to find us.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
I hope you're having a good day.
Well, thank you.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning. A business meeting, of a sort at least. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect. Ah, yes, you're intimately familiar with the area. No need to sugarcoat then. It's going to be treacherous, but I'm hoping our combined talents will be able to handle it. What do you say? I just need a ride to Neon, we talk to a few of your fellow Neon citizens, and then we're back for drinks.
I feel like we should do this later. I want to continue working on the Crimson Fleet.
Keeping me waiting. New. Very well. Let me know.
I will definitely get back to you, but... Okay. Breaking the bank. Burden of proof. Now, hopefully that is what I recovered. Let's make sure I'm picking up the right things. Wait, is the vigilance somewhere else now? Looks like it is.
I have things for you.
Oops. God. I'm not good at driving vehicles.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Sometimes we'll take the long-range fighters out for grav jump.
Remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find. Good. The more you find, the stronger our case. It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. That it?
Huh, okay. And that's something I got in the prison.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more. We'll be here if you need us.
Alright, well...
Heard you boarded the key. I can't imagine what state the pirates have left it in.
So those other two things I picked up were not evidence. That's not good. Okay. This is gonna be long. I don't think there's any way to
Something you need?
finish that today, but we can start on it. But we did get through the Constellation stuff.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete. Nice clean dock, Captain.
Greetings, Captain.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Well, I'll be damned. Someone from the fleet finally agrees with me about something. It's a goddamn miracle. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Don't play games with me. We both know pinging a message back and forth to the key is going to take longer than we have to do this job. We're supposed to be working together on every part of this. So, you gonna tell me what else you're here for or not?
Well, I don't know what to do here. I don't see any reason to tell this guy.
Okay. So why are you targeting a Gallbank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Merchant vessels, transport, supply convoys, mining settlements, you get the picture. But taking on a megacorp, that's a really big deal. Something the Crimson Fleet stayed away from in the past. Sounds to me like Delgado's either getting desperate, or this is leading to an even bigger score down the road. Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help. Well, well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt. The event's a complete sham. Bunch of rich snobs getting together and throwing a party for themselves. These people couldn't give a damn about Terran preservation or any other charity for that matter. Someone with enough disposable income to afford a permanent six-figure cabin aboard one of Trident's finest spaceliners. Consider it similar to owning a luxury mobile vacation home. Plaything for the wealthy, you get the gist. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option. All right, Speedy, take it easy. You're not gonna find that kind of junk aboard a Trident Starliner. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their Starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, the people, and the ideals of the past. In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society. What the hell? When I asked you earlier, you said you weren't here for anything else. Not only did you lie to me, but now you're telling me that she sent you after the award alone? Neva must be out of her mind if she thinks she's gonna screw me out of this deal. I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. I spent months manipulating the Duran Preservation Society into hosting their gala affair aboard the Siren of the Stars. I had to arrange the event to make sure that the award was aboard the ship. Neva said she'd do the rest. When I got a message about Dubrovsky, I assumed she'd be tagging along to steal the award. But looks like she sent you in her place. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. So tell me, what's the status of your plan? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan?
Oh, we already did that part.
Okay. Her name's Sheila. I'd press her to reveal what. And if you're thinking of pulling... Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
This is one of Trident's top.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome aboard.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society?
On behalf of myself and the entire team at Trident Luxury Lines, we wish to thank you for
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard Starfield.
Mind moving along? I'm trying to... Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe we'll talk another time.
Have you tried the cannabis? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Everybody's complaining about the hors d'oeuvres.
Here for business or pleasure?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
The Society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Quite a lovely starliner.
Lovely starliner.
Nothing but the best, for the
society, eh?
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
The Society chair has really outdone herself this time.
None of those guys had names.
A Starview pass is required to enter the
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
If you want to dine at Captain Rokoff's table during dinner service, it's only an additional 5,000 credits.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society? I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
Supposed to gather information, but it doesn't seem
Is this
like...
important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all.
Rude.
Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest and cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The Blue Diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one recipient to the next. I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination. During my tenure? Oh, certainly not. There was an unfortunate incident where my predecessor attempted to sell the award to the highest bidder, but that was quickly resolved. Needless to say, they'll be spending the rest of their life in a UC prison. In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Well, I tried to ask Society patrons, but none of them were named, so I didn't think they were going to have any information. Maybe they do.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Here for business or pleasure? I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth.
All I know is that the award is given to whomever contributed the most to the preservation of Earth as a historic landmark. Well, that was boring.
Oh, God.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh? I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work? That's all then? Okay.
So, what brings you aboard? His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. Enjoy the rest of the event.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
An open bar would have been nice. Quite a lovely starliner. Not the considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions. Nice to have met you.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people, if he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him.
Boy.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Everybody
Hello.
hates this guy.
Are you a member here for business or pleasure? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
I must have gotten all the information.
Well, that was boring.
So, what brings you aboard?
Alright, where's this Claudia?
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way.
Alright, so this is where the reward is stashed. Claudia? Is that you? Yep.
Sorry, do I know you? Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? If you had another way to get the information, you wouldn't be dealing. You'd be demanding. Threats are useless on me. I've heard it all.
Well, I do have an auto persuade here.
Oh, damn it all to hell. You're one of the authorities? Then I'm already sunk. Alright, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. Oh, I know he was using me. At the same time, he was saying how much he loved me. He was stringing me along and stabbing me in the back. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere.
I think
if he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right? I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Oh, that's convenient. Oh. And he's armed.
Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe. which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Okay, I think we're gonna stop here today, and we will finish up this heist tomorrow. Hopefully, unless this is way longer than I think it is. But we got a bunch of information. We have directions to go now on getting the award and also dealing with Dombrowski. Alright.